Jungle Deep, the podcast that explores the tropical lifestyle. Hello, this is your host, Dr. Jones. I am not the now famous Dr. Jones of the movies. No, that's not me. You see, Indy is my brother. And just as Indiana so much appreciates the treasures of history known as antiquities, I have always appreciated the treasures of a different kind, the treasures of nature, treasures of the jungle. We are on safari. Sorry, there is no going back. You are already a part of it, as are tropical plants and exotic animals, exotica music and jungle movies, tropical cocktails and exotic foods, rainforest preservation and wildlife conservation. And so, I am here with you to have fun and to explore the jungle. The jungle, the tropics. This is what today we often call the tropical rainforests. Throughout recent history, the jungles of the world have symbolized places of mystery, of danger, of riches, and of monsters. It has captured the imaginations of people who have traveled great distances to bring back to their civilizations exotic foods, spices, plants, and animals. In fact, the pursuit of these things have shaped human history. For many hundreds of years, the Romans brought in lions, tigers, elephants, and many more exotic animals to thrill and entertain the audiences in their extravagant and cruel coliseum contests. The Egyptians before them did likewise, collecting jungle animals from Africa. Modern writers have told stories of Moglii in Jungle Book and of Tarzan of the Apes. Some 80 movies and 6 TV shows have been made about Tarzan alone. The original Tarzan movie of 1918 is considered one of the 6 most successful movies of the silent movie era, being one of the first movies ever to gross over $1 million. Since then, our movies have included King Kong, Mighty Joe Young, and George of the Jungle, among many others. One of our most adventurous explorers of modern films spends much of his time in the jungles. That's Indiana Jones. A most recent hallmark of film history took place in an imaginary and beautiful forest on Pandora. Once again, a battle for the resources of the jungle. Avatar. Imagine a rainforest that glows in the dark. American culture was overtaken by a pop phenomena in the 1950s and 60s known as Tiki. Music inspired by faraway tropical places known as Exotica and Island music, accompanied by garish Tiki mugs filled with tropical juice cocktails, aloha shirts, backyard Tiki bars, waterfalls, and island-themed paraphernalia all found their place in suburban homes and garden parties. Through all of our numerous activities and long history, whether we are conscious of it or not, we all have strong ties to the jungle. The jungle has always had great influence in our lives. Earth is home to many biomes, but the richest, most diverse of all are the tropical rainforests. Today, tropical rainforests occupy only 2% of the entire Earth's surface and 6% of the world's land surface. Yet these remaining lush rainforests support over half of our planet's wild flora and one-half the world's wildlife. Tropical rainforests are found in Africa, Amazonia of South America, and Asia and Australia. The Amazon alone produces 20% of the Earth's oxygen and contains 1/5 of the world's fresh water. At least 80% of the developed world's diet originated in the tropical rainforests. 25% of Western pharmaceuticals are derived from rainforest ingredients. 25% of today's cancer-fighting drugs come from organisms found only in the tropical rainforests. 1 hectare of forest can contain more species of trees than can be found in all of North America. The number of species of fish in the Amazon exceeds the number found in the entire Atlantic Ocean. The jungles are the most diverse and concentrated community of life to be found on our planet. Since modern mankind receives a huge portion of its resources and consumer products from the rainforest, it is no surprise that many people enjoy special interests and hobbies that are inspired by nature's gifts from the jungles. These can include the propagation of plants like houseplants, orchids, bromeliads, tillandsias, and so many more. We care for and breed tropical animals. Keeping exotic mammals has declined in response to restrictive laws. These laws have become necessary due to depleted natural environments and the fact that most people are inadequately equipped with knowledge, experience, or resources to responsibly keep exotic and potentially dangerous mammals in captivity. However, our modern-day keeping of exotic non-mammals includes tropical fish, which is a very large hobby worldwide. Birds like finches, parrots, macaws, toucans, and reptiles like boas, pythons, iguanas, and geckos, and even exotic spiders and poison dart frogs. Nowadays, there exist associations of amateur biologists who will spare no trouble or expense to learn how to reproduce exotic jungle insects, frogs, lizards, or snakes. Tiki pop culture is realizing a revival as thousands of out-of-print LP records of Exotica, Island, and Polynesian music are being re-released as CDs and digital downloads. Baby boomers are rediscovering, restaging, and reinventing the fun of the Tiki luau's from the memories of their childhood. Tarzan keeps being reimagined and remade for the silver screen. Our schools have embraced the topic of the tropical rainforests as worthy of student study, with many schools actively participating in conservation efforts. On this program, I invite hobbyists and experts in all of these fields of activities to be guests on the show and share their experiences. I hope to provide a delightful mix of helpful information with fanciful fun and fantasy, and serious discussions about conservation of this vital resource. As we celebrate the life that is so abundant in the forest, maybe we can do more to help protect it. If you love the jungle and her creatures as I do, tell your friends about Jungle Deep.